share my screen again. So here you go. Lobaba, it's your time now.
Okay, the next question, yeah?
Mhm.
Ask for feedback.
Sure.
Okay. Yes, we should have some feedback from our friends, from family, from some many people that we maybe don't know, but we should know about our ability, how we can improve ourselves, and if we try to do something, we should know how we do it. Is it good or it's not enough? Maybe we should be more productive, and that's why if we don't have some feedback, we should ask about this. It is so important to know how we are qualified in some different things, and maybe we study not enough, and maybe about pronunciation also. I try to improve my pronunciation, for example, and I should know how can I do it. And I ask my husband and some my course mates about this, because for me it's usual how I pronounce words, but from another side, it could be more visible how I do it. And if people change something and try to fix something in my pronunciation, it's great. Maybe some advice and something, that's great.
Yes. Asking for feedback is okay, especially if you want to improve yourself, because you don't know if you're doing well or not, and you don't know what part of yourself that you need to improve. So if someone gives you feedback, then be thankful. For me, I don't want always someone gives me compliments, because I don't know what I'm going to improve. So but if someone gives me feedback that, oh, I think you have to do this one more, you have to do it more, a little bit further. So in that case, I know it. Okay, I have to focus on this part so I can improve myself. But if always receiving good feedback, oh, you're so good, you're so great, then you don't know what my weakness, what should I have to improve. So sometimes
Yeah.
you don't need to feel bad when someone criticize you or give you bad feedback. It's okay, just accept, just embrace it, because sometimes other people also give you feedback in a harsh way, but you can't accept it, you feel bad when you hear it. But in your case, if you give someone feedback just in a nice way, although it's a little bit bad, but just in a nice way, so people don't hurt. For me also, when I give feedback, oh, you did a great job, but I think you have to do it more better. You have to practice this part. So they're always
You did great,
uh-huh.
but
But that's true, Tom. Should be I mean, in a nice way. As a good teacher, you have to always say like this. Ah, you did a great job, but I think you have to
yeah,
focus on this part. So
there always should be a carrot and a stick. Yeah.
that's true. Yes, because if always good compliment, then you don't know what's your weaknesses, right? So just embrace it. Okay, so how about, let's see. Mm, Tom, it's your turn now, Tom.
For me, learning now it's a great opportunity because of internet, and we have access to such a huge reserves of knowledge that sometimes we are overwhelmed with it. And sometimes in my case, it is like that I am spending more time to choose the right material and to filter the knowledge which is worth of getting from the rubbish material, that it is difficult, and it was completely opposite as I remember as it was in the past, because in the past we were given some handbooks, some materials printed, usually printed materials, and these materials were the only sources of knowledge, and we could only learn them by heart, and it wasn't possible to discuss them, to look from the other perspective on them, because they were the only one sources. And now, when we are given something, we can Google this material, we can read many opinions, we can search for the different options, and it's a great opportunity to verify these facts which are given to us, but also, as I said, that needs a lot of effort to be able to filter those materials. That's all. Sorry, I have a call.
Ah, someone's calling you. Okay, take your time,
It's
Tom. Mhm. How about, let's see, Yan Yan? Yan Yan?
Yes, yes, I think that we should ask for feedback because, like, we are, we all make mistakes. You know, we are all the people do mistakes. And, like for me, like I do a lot of mistakes when I study English. So I asked my tutors, I asked my English, I asked my teacher for my English class. So she gave me suggestions or like that. For me, I especially weak in I think pronunciations
Mhm.
or like that. And also when I speak English, I do grammar mistakes a lot. But I didn't notice myself that I made because I try to describe my thoughts and feelings. So I didn't notice myself at this time. So my teachers, I asked my teachers that what I need in my speakings or like the what mistakes I do or what pronunciation mistakes I do or like that. So I can know and I have notebooks and I add the pronunciation mistakes to prepare or like that.
Mhm.
So that I for the next time I will not do this mistake again like that. And also when I do presentations or like maybe something like that, I ask my friends what do I need in these presentations or I want to get suggestions from them. And also I ask my teacher what do I need in my PowerPoints or in my presentations. So for the next time I have to prepare to be better to get better PowerPoints or presentations or like that.
Yeah, exactly. How about, thank you so much, Yan Yan. How about Alex?
I am really asking about ask for feedback, but I ask for advice and others' opinion. I don't distinguish difference between it. I think it's slightly the same things, and I want to say that the best friend for me and the best mentor it's my life. She is very wise woman, and she like psychologist, and I often ask her for advice and about my behavior, and they assess my action, maybe give me some advice for for it, and of course it's very useful asking people for advice. Yeah, it can influence in your opinion when you compare your thoughts and thought of others. It's better to choose the right variant for one action or other. And what else?
Yeah.
search for learning English. It's I don't ask about some opinion about how well I know English. I suppose I will improve, but I don't know about it. And my daughter study English also, but she is always busy and don't have enough time for me. I understand her, and
Yes. Thank you so
it's
much.
great.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Alex. Yes.
I have a question. Can I ask? I have a question, Alex. Do you speak to your daughter in English? Do you try to do it?
Actually, not. She's known English and Spanish and give private lessons. Her level is C1 in English and the same in Spanish. And when she has free time, she usually go with boyfriend or something, another activity. And in my opinion, if you want to learn English, the best way to learn it is by themselves. So I try to do it alone when I have free time because it's difficult to cross and to find free time for that. Before that, we do and speak sometimes, but as I understand, she don't like. She want to some rest from it. So.
I see. I see. Yeah. Thank you so much, Alex. Okay. Asking for feedback. So yeah, it's really nice. So you will know. So next time you know already. So you won't do the same mistakes again and again, right? So it's better if someone can give you good feedback. Networking. So I think Alex already talked about this one lately. So networking, if you have a good networking, it's a good way to elevate yourself. You can interact with good people, or so you can have a good opportunity in your life. Why not?
Yes, I just want to add that networking also useful for studying English.
That's
If we don't have this online stream and others possibility to learn with other people who want to communicate, it's nowadays a great opportunity thanks to internet. Internet.
yeah. And also, who knows, the people you encounter, you interact with, can also help you later on in the future if you need some help. Why not? So you have to be good at how to interact with people, especially nowadays. Especially nowadays. Yes, be
Yeah.
friendly. Okay, how about Lubaba? What do you think about networking?
So network helps me a lot for English, especially because I was not so active in social media before, because I worked a lot and I didn't have so much time for this. But when I decided to start learning language more deeply, I found a lot of materials and a lot of people who I can communicate, and a lot of information about different courses and some useful materials that I can use for my studying. And that's great thing because now I use it a lot, maybe each day from morning to night, and I spent a lot of time there. But it's very useful for me because I'm not just trying to surf internet for some pleasure. It is for my studying, and it's helps me a lot in my development. And I'm so excited about this, and I use it so much. I have a lot of friends now from different countries, and I can participate in some courses and some conversations. That's great.
Yes, congratulations, Lohova.
Yeah, thank you.
You made it. Yes, just continue your good networking with people around you. Just keep
Yeah.
just keep in touch. Okay, so what about Yan Yan?
Yes, for me, network is so important because and also in my high school and also after matriculation examinations, I don't have a lot of friends. You know, I'm introvert and also I don't speak other people a lot. And in the class, I always do by myself. I I just study my lessons or I do by myself something. I don't connect with other people. I don't interact with other people. So I'm lacking communication skills. But during this pandemic, you know, I've said that I joined an English class on online. Like I haven't met in outside with the tutors and with the students. But starting from this class, I began to like for the tutor. She said she have a Facebook page, you know, and also she wants to do the community for the English learners. So at this time, like she called the volunteers, so we can apply for the volunteers, like for the listening club, reading club, speaking club, or like that. So I applied, I applied for the volunteering, and I get for the listening club. So at this time, I have and also other partners to 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 do this club. So I have a lot of friends at this time, and I get a lot of study methods or like that. I get a lot of knowledge from them, and also like the tutor, my tutor. After knowing with my tutors, I I became to notice that Instagram is really useful for learning English. And I it has been about over 2 weeks that I use Instagram, that I try Instagram to find speaking partners.
Mm,
So I also get a lot of friends from Brazil or Ukraine or like that from all over the world, to improve my speaking skills. It's really nice to improve. It's really necessary to improve our communication skills.
mm. Yes, that's true, Yan Yan. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. Okay, so what about Thomas? Tom?
For me, a network is a basic tool for my business because I noticed that when I built such a web which is wide for my business purposes, and uh, when I build this network and the connections are spread all over the world, it is like that these sources, this parts of of this web are sensing and they are catching occasions, and I'm behaving like a praying mantis, waiting for the sacrifice, which when I am catching all the signals which are getting to me from this network of business opportunities, and my website is the main source, of course, of this opportunities, and also interaction with living people is interesting, and it is like that when we have a lot of friends, a lot of business contacts. Each person is a occasion for meeting even more person, and this there are also applications in internet like LinkedIn. I think that's application, and when you have a lot of people in your web there, it is also a fantastic source of occasions and opportunities for business improvement or personal improvement. but again, it is a difficult thing to filter and to prioritize these opportunities, because some of them could be only for cheating you and for getting some money from you, because there are a lot of people which are not fair. And it was my experience with the application of Tandem when I was trying to get contact to people for learning English, and I was contacted by several person, and most of them were trying to get some informations, some fragile informations from me, and I think that they would like to cheat me somehow, because they wanted to know my bank accounts and something like that. It wasn't connected to the learning English at all. So we have to be very sensitive and very cautious when we are building such a network, to be connected only with people who are fair to us, who are honest and don't want to cheat us somehow.
Yeah,
That's all.
exactly. I totally agree with you, Tom. You have to
Thank
choose
you, Tom.
who are you interacting with. Those people are can you can benefit something. You can improve yourself from them. Not people always gossiping or yeah, trying to get your trying to hack you. So yeah, be cautious. We have to know whose people we are interacting with. Okay, Lobaba, you want to say something?
Yes, I had also some strange, not a good experience when some guy tried to uh, mm, take money from me, and it was some strange story, but I was not ready for this situation. But after some messages from him, I understood that he is cheating me, and exactly I close his account, or
You blocked him.
yes, yes. I blocked him, and I know also that some people cheat on the internet, and we should be mm, prevent these situations. Yeah.
Yeah, especially nowadays because it's crisis. So we can't avoid those people. So we have to be careful. I already had experience twice. I got hacked my credit card, debit card, but yeah, luckily my bank settled it and then I got refunded. So that's why now I'm very careful. I don't really use my credit card with terms of internet, especially shopping online or buying courses online. Online, I always use PayPal, my PayPal account.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
It's more safe.
Mhm.
You cannot check your bank number, credit card number. Okay, moving on to number 7, guys. Wow, we almost done because we only have 5 today, so we can talk more. Keep a journal.
Oh yeah.
Mhm. Keep a journal. What do you think? Writing your daily tasks every single day, it helps you to improve your critical thinking because you're writing and thinking what you have done today. So at the same times, you're improving your writing skills. I did this one before, guys, when I was in the Philippines. I always write every single day what I did today, but now I just skip it. I don't do anymore. How about you, Alex? What do you think?
Oh, guys,
Mhm.
I have to say that I'm very bad in keep a journal. I never did it. I tried sometimes, but unsuccessfully. I just next day I just give up this idea about organization my day or something like that, or analyze my action. And I am very bad in schedule and my day, and I never uh, do diary for it. I know that it's will be better when I start to do some notes for my action, and it's helped me to develop and spread my days. I uh, I suffer from not schedule my time because usually I'm procrastination or just put up my uh, business for next day or something like that, and I always in short time, you know. But maybe in the future I will try again, and sometimes, of course, when I have a lot to do, I just put my action in the paper in order don't mess up my action, and uh, it's absolutely the easier for person when you have uh, plan before 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 your action.
Yes, yes, that's true. Because sometimes you give write down what you're going to do, but you cannot keep it. You just keep right. Depends your mood.
Yeah.
Busy, so I don't want to do this one. But this one just like your guide. Keep um, keeping your journal. How about you, Tom?
For me, it was like that. That when I was child, my father encouraged me to write a diary, and I was started. I have been I had been writing it for several times, but to be frank, I was afraid that my parents would read that journal and some my secrets would be revealed. So I stopped it, and now now I am again encouraged by some teachers, English teacher, to write a diary because it is very uh, beneficial for writing quality, and I think it is also. I think I agree with that. That it is super effective and very good. But I am focused more on speaking, and when I have no occasion for speaking to someone, I'm taking occasion to speak to myself, and I'm speaking to myself about my previous day or about my plans to the second day. So it's a kind of speaking block, and
Great idea.
yeah, and it is for me, I think, kind of a block, but it's a speaking block, speaking journal, and some of these activities which are also given to me by English teachers are connected with journal because lately it was an activity every day for 1 month to create a text or something, some video, and to tell each day what I am grateful for. Each day, specific day, that I am living, that I am healthy, and so on, and so on. So it's always something that you could be grateful for. So it is also kind of a block. So to summarize, I think I have to press myself and force myself to do such a block because for writing skills, it is it is a great opportunity because it increases the vocabulary a
Mm,
lot. Because when we are speaking, we are operating with the same words mainly, which are which are available for us at the moment. And when we are writing, we can think over more intensely about using the more advanced vocabulary.
mm, mm.
Great. As I understood, Thomas, you have maybe half a day in English speaking with yourself and try to
I'm
do a
trying,
lot.
Alex. Indeed, I'm trying like that, and I'm trying, to immerse myself because I think that this immersing is a very fruitful. For example, to listen a lot, and where I try to listen a lot of podcasts. So I'm trying to all free moments to use for listening, and when I'm not able to listen, I'm trying to speak to myself. So,
Yeah, good.
Mm. Wow, you're
Good
so
for you.
active, Tom. Congratulations. Keep going. I really appreciate your eagerness to improve.
Lynn, we cannot hear you. I don't know why.
Oh, really?
Oh, now it's okay.
Oh, what's wrong? Maybe
I
because
think it was the connection. It was the connection, I think. Maybe.
yeah, I think so. And also my mic was quite
Have a very professional mic. Oh.
Ugh. Yes, for my blog, so that's why I bought it this one, and also
Mhm,
I can use in our meetings because when
mhm,
I listen to our recording, my voice is too low and you guys too loud, so I cannot hear myself. So I need mic. So that's why I
mhm.
bought it.
Okay.
Mm. Okay, keep going. So let's go to meditate. Do you meditate, guys? Once in a day? How about Lubaba?
No, I
No.
don't use
No.
this methodic. No, I try to do some auto training. How it was different name of meditation, something different. But I try to relax and to think about something with close eyes. But it was so long time ago, and it was not so interesting for me. I don't know. I don't continue to do it.
Meditation. It's a good way to clear your mind, especially if you can sleep at night. Try to meditate. Listen to a clear music, meditation music, and then just focus on your inner sense. Don't think anything. So it's really good, guys, especially for me because sometimes I do yoga and then I try to meditate myself. And then after that one, guys, I want to sleep. It's really good. Mm-mm. It helps you to relieve all your stress. So renew your mind if you're always thinking about problems. So try to meditate yourself.
For me, it is exactly like you said. When I try to meditate, to clear my mind, to close my eyes, and to relax, I start to sleep at once because it is like that. It is nearly impossible for me to meditate because I always nod off and start my nap, and
Maybe it's good, Thomas. Maybe it's deep relax.
Yes, yeah, that's why it's advisable if you can't sleep at night, so try to meditate yourself before you go to bed. It help you it helps you to get asleep.
Mhm. This
Mhm.
meditating is also good when people are not religious, they are not very into the religion, and when they are not praying, so they can exchange prayers with such a meditation.
Mm, yeah, I think so. How about you, Alex? What do you think?
I would say that I meditate only when I go to sleep when I unable to to fall asleep. I imagine different situation, try to relax, and I don't do meditation especially for any reason, um, but I like to be in in silent situation. In how to say it, I don't know. When silent in the room, I don't like crowded place. I try to avoid it, and I like relax on the beach in the summer. And when I have some bodies, I relax and meditate some kind of it. And I don't do it especially for professional like meditation. I am not familiar with it.
Yes. Every morning or before you sleep, you can do meditation or under the sun. Okay, we only have 2 minutes left, so we still have time. Get a mentor. What do you think? Get a mentor? If you,
I think it's ideal situation if we could find a person who would like to help us in our development, and it's a perfect occasion to improve more quickly and to be corrected. Yeah.
Mm-mm. So we have to hire a mentor. If we really want to improve ourselves, someone will correct us. So if we can afford, why not? Get a mentor.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
every bad person. Sorry.
I was surprised when Anna, she is from Ukraine. She's an English blogger, and she is fantastic in her American English. And I thought that my English journey is a kind of blog her. And she lately introduced that she also has a mentor, and he is a Native American, and he's teaching her English because she's,
Mm.
yeah,
Oh yes, guys. Anabi, is that Anabi?
maybe she's a blonde girl
Yeah.
with a fantastic American English.
I
She is
think.
from Ukraine.
You.
Great.
Oh, by the way, guys, thank you so much. Our time is less than 1 minute, so thanks for joining, and I love hearing your thoughts about this discussion. So
Thanks,
see.
Evelyn,
Yes.
for being with us.
It was great. I would like to. It will be useful to add learning English. It's also help to develop personal ability, personal skills.
Yeah,
Especially
exactly.
for me, it's